Hello everybody, it is ZelinkSupporter, and welcome back to the Iron News. So yeah, we haven't been active in this channel in a while.
A while.
A long while.
You know what? I'll look it up and see how long it's been since we've actually uploaded to this channel. God damn it, my Firefox needs. Not like they can see my end.
Jake, but you got line screen.
I just see menu screen. Well, that's because you clicked record and it's not focused on the game anymore. There we go, now it's updated. It'll take too long. It's linked to my channel. I can just go to my channel, click the link, then...
Alright.
I'm assuming you want me to read?
Yeah.
Morning. I hate them. Not my favorite time of the day. Oh, speaking of which, when I woke up this morning, it was so weird.
What?
You know those pillows you sent me in the mail?
Yeah.
This morning, I woke up, and two of them were on the same side I was sleeping on.
How's that?
I don't even know how to... I don't know. I don't even know how I got there. I just woke up, I looked, I was like... Wait. How'd this get here?
Oh, what are you doing?
The morning is when you're not awake enough to do anything. Yet there are so many different things to be done at once. I have to shower, I have to get breakfast, I have to get ready for the day. I am not a fan of mornings. Neither is Jana.
I hate mornings!
But no amount of complaining can change that.
Fuck.
That would be a response. That would be my response to you. It's like, no complaining can change that.
So Jana, get up. I don't like mornings.
I don't care. Get up anyways.
No.
So the only thing to do is face the day.
And then you blow an air horn in my ear.
Yeah. Actually, I know where to get air horns too. They have them at the workplace I work. Bit by bit, I drag myself out of bed. Bright, warm rays of light spill between my curtains and into my room. It's another beautiful sunlit day. Now back to bed.
Yeah.
It's also a long walk to my new school. So I can spend plenty of time in the sun while I'm here. Also, just a heads up, we're doing Sakura Swim Club first out of the other soccer games, mainly because it's kind of the one we started with. Swim Club was like the first one I ever saw, and I think it's the same for Jana as well.
Yeah.
Good morning, world. I want to go back to bed. Not that I think mornings are good. As usual, there's no one to reply. Forever alone. It's like this is going to be another quiet morning for me. I had to take a guess. I've been at a different school each semester for practically all of school. At first it was due to my parents moving around so much. But now they keep sending me to different places in hopes there's one that will spark the family's gift in me. They always talk about how maybe I'm just a bit slower than the rest of the family. Or that they just haven't found the right place for me to flourish yet. I don't think they can accept that their only son is going to be a prodigy like everyone else in the family. Sucks to be you.
I hate parents who have expectations of their children.
Not that I can really blame them. Our family has a long history of success. Whether I want it or not, I'm expected to carry on that legacy. I look back at the clock, then I feel my heart sink to my toes. Your heart must be very small if that's the case. I slept in a few minutes late.
Oh well, it's only a few minutes.
It's going to take me about 20 minutes to walk there.
What do you think I should do?
These choices don't really matter.
Yeah.
I mean, okay, let's be real. If it's just a few minutes,
Yeah.
then you don't really need to rush. But if you like slept in like 30 minutes late, I'd rush. What's the rush? They're going to ring anyway. If I panic, I'll probably just make things worse for myself. So I'll take it easy. So I'll take it easy. How the fuck am I at school? So, here I am again. Standing before yet another school that my parents have specifically chosen for me. The same entrance, the same gardens. The place is as boring as the rest of the schools I've seen. So all the schools apparently copy and paste the same design. Great. I can already feel that sinking feeling. That this isn't the place that will make me flourish in any way my parents hope to. No, I shouldn't be cynical yet.
Oh, why?
I might as well give this place a chance. If I don't give it a chance, then I'll never know what will happen. So, here it goes again. Step by step, slowly beginning all over again. The mundane start, which I always experience every time. For a moment, my body feels really heavy. It's a struggle to push myself to go through all of this. All over again. Nothing I could do to escape that now. You trapped here. Waiting for it to load. Maybe? It takes me a few minutes to find my classroom. It's always a nervous wait before I enter class. I've never had to experience that. Fun fact. Even though I have moved several... Well, I say I've never had to go through that experience mainly because every single time I've moved, it was just to a different house in the Omak area. So literally nothing changed. You would think after doing it so many times that would be easier. I still don't know who's going to be waiting for me on the other side. Sure enough, I hear my teacher say those same words I always hear.
I'll do this. I would like to introduce a new student today.
To a classroom with nobody inside.
Yay!
This must be a really sad school. I can imagine it's like these kids pay to come here, yet they don't come here.
Nice.
Who cares? At least we're getting paid.
Yeah, that's probably right.
That would be my response. Like, who cares?
I'm getting paid anyway.
He gestures to me, ushering me into the room of empty seats. All of their eyes focused on me, the invisible people apparently. Apparently, if you were to have the ability to go invisible, you'd be blind, because you have no eyes. I always expect their judgment to be harsh. Why?
This guy in there, students. I guess you will treat him with respect.
Take a deep breath. Everything's fine. You know what I would just say if I was in this guy's shoes? I would just be nonchalant about the whole thing. It's like, hey, how's it going?
Me.
I am Kaede. Again, sorry Japanese people for butchering the name, but we are in Japanese, so we don't know how to say it properly. So I'm sorry, but at the same time, I'm not sorry.
No.
Pleased to meet you. Excuse me. The burgers. I hope that we will all get along well. We had no sliced cheese, so I had to make do with shredded cheese.
How'd that go?
And the cheese melted. And since they're going camping, they put the ketchup that was in the fridge in the camper. So I had to resort to the ketchup that was already in the fridge,
Oh,
which was like
no.
sriracha ketchup. It was a weird combination. None of the class seems to really care that I'm here, though. Like, oh boy, another new student. Yeah. Hey. Or if I was me, it's like, there's no one in here. They're probably all just as bored as I am. Me. So me. If they're teaching something I already know about, I'll be bored as hell. I know that feeling all too well.
Tell us about yourself.
I like video games and Pokemon. That's all you need to know. Oh, nothing really. That'd just be like my two things people need to know about me. I like video games and Pokemon. That's all you need to know. It was probably not the response that the teacher was expecting. I could just hear the music in the backgrounds. Well, I know I don't think you're sharing the sound. I could just hear the music from your end. He points to a seat in the back row. Like, there. The least likely place where I'll see you texting on your phone. Actually, I have a story.
What?
I was in class one day in high school, and a substitute was in for the day. I had my hands under my desk. I wasn't doing anything. I had a friend sitting next to me, and he knew I wasn't on my phone. The sub came over to me and said, "Put away your phone." And I said, "I don't have my phone out." And she said, "Yeah, right, I'm not falling for that. Put away your phone." And I simply said, "I don't have my phone out." And my friend literally vouched for me, said he does not have his phone out. And she said, "I don't believe you. If you don't put your phone away, I'm going to write you up." It's like, okay, write me up. I don't have my phone out. So she went to go write me up, but she wrote up the wrong person. She wrote up someone that wasn't even there. So I was like waiting for like an attention slip to come my way so I could also explain to like what happened. But nope, never happened because she wrote up the wrong person.
Okay,
So I kind of got
a story after that.
Okay, Scott. Like, my reaction was,
Nice.
my summary was, sucks to be this. I know that I know I said there's a chance.
Okay, I also have a story actually. Basically,
Tell us your story.
We were in algebra class, and we were in algebra class. I went to a different before I changed schools. I was in algebra class, and there was a substitute, and we kept asking for help, but he kept saying, "Oh, I don't understand. I'm a social studies teacher." So why are you here?
Well, I don't think it's real. Was he a teacher that also taught in that same school?
No.
I think they just put him in there just because they were low on teachers.
No, every teacher was there except for that one teacher.
So they just had to pull the one guy in that didn't know algebra.
Yeah. He kept asking for help. He's like, "I'm a history teacher. I don't know this."
Feels bad, man. That's actually kind of funny.
Yeah. It's frustrating.
I read.
I know.
Let's say I read that already. I'm waiting for it to clear up so I can read it. Shane's probably on his computer. That's why it's not playing as well. But I cannot help but have that sinking feeling that I'm going to fail. As I settle into my seat, I find out a tiny sigh escapes my lips.
Oh, dude, today we will be studying
Algebra. Not algebra. They're in a super prestigious school. Calculus. The first lesson goes exactly as expected to. His words begin to bleed into one another. And so all that remains is an incoherent mess. My mind can hardly register what he is saying. Listening to my teacher drone on and on about things I don't hear. No. I don't think I'm incapable. It's just that I don't care about this. The parents think that some tough love is what needed to get me started. It's like, for tough love, we're going to send you to several different schools until you finally get a school that's good for you. What I really need is a reason to care. Because he don't... I compete with the bare minimum requirements. What difference does it really make? It takes what seems like forever for the bell to signal the end of the lesson. At the end of it, the only thing I can focus my eyes on is the clock. I actually have another story about the clock thing. In middle school, this happened. I was in a kind of like an English, like a reading class. They called it reading instead of English for God knows why. And a lot of the kids in my class would look at the clock. So what my teacher did was she put a paper plate over the clock and wrote on it, "It's time to learn." So the kids couldn't stare at the clock.
Well,
they all just thought it was the most miserable thing to do for them, but I just sat there and laughed. Watching the hands ever so slowly move.
that will be all for now, students. Please review the material when you have a chance to. This will be on your exam.
As I'm about to get out to leave, my teacher steps in front of me. Oh, hold on, you little shit.
You were rarely paying attention in class at all. I know this is your first day, I really don't really take it seriously. I already do that.
I know I'll do better next time. Not really.
Are you sure about that? I know that you're a troubled young man. during the school more very passing any of your subjects. Are you paying attention at all? Your parents kept me well informed about your problem.
They make him sound like a special needs kid. Nice to know that they've made arrangements here too.
Well, I can't force you to learn, but please, you have a chance here to better yourself, just like everyone else. Being good at something can only be a good thing, Captain.
I guess so.
Yeah.
Not that I really care. He doesn't look convinced by my answer.
Maybe you need someone else to push you. It's not a bad thing. Sometimes we need someone else to motivate us. Why don't you join a club? Plenty of them at the school.
Clubs! Hooray! Probably the most time-wasting thing ever.
There's one which you would do too. Tennis, football, basketball, baseball, swim. Oh, never mind, brother.
It's like, forget that I just said swimming.
Well, asking about
Swimming.
yeah, that actually furthers the story.
Hang on, what up, swimming?
Evidence of the reputation. You shouldn't go there.
Infamous reputation. You know what I simply would have said if I was a new kid there and I saw they have an infamous reputation?
Huh.
I would have said, I don't have a fucking reputation as is. I'm going there anyways.
I would have been like, well, now I'm curious.
Well, yeah, when someone tells you not to go in, you naturally get curious.
Anyway, I'm going to find something that'll catch your interest.
Like swimming.
I will not take up any more of your time.
He quickly leaves the room. What he said about swimming? I have to admit, I'm curious. But first, I'll have to check out the other clubs. We'll see if there's something else I'd like to do there. Ellipses. One nice thing about the school is the lack of rumors. I've managed to quietly sleep in this time, which is a relief. Because no one in the school gives a shit and there's no one here. People always talk behind my back about what sort of person I was. They never seem to understand either. My dad's famous and no one understands me. I'm so emotional right now. Basically. I was always compared to my parents. I waited for it to load because it got stuck. Never mind. Practically everyone in the country knows their name at this point. Anyway, I think we should check out the clubs now. Club hunting! Hooray!
Progress!
If I don't have something to do in this boring place, then I'm going to go stir crazy. It might be a good place to make some new friends. Alright, what's the point of that? There's social media, there's texting. You can still stay in touch, you know.
He doesn't have any friends to text.
Maybe he doesn't have any friends to text because he defriends all of them right as he leaves.
He has never made any friends. He confirms that he's never had a friend in his life.
Rip. I already know what's going to happen. Damn it, no, I need to stop thinking like that. Yeah, stop being an emo. I'm sure that things could turn out better here. Maybe. As I idly muse to myself, I smack into something. Oh boy, I know where this is leading. The impact is enough to make me fall over. Dazed, I slowly look around me. I'm too dizzy to pick myself up yet. I have a concussion, help me. What did I run into? I hear the music. You gonna stop here?
Yeah. Well,
The girl who apparently has the strength of the defenses of a brick wall to knock someone twice her size over.
you don't know that.
Are you sure about that?
Yes, I'm sorry.
Ha.
Well, anyway, thanks for watching the Air News. We will see you in the next one. Subscribe to our solo channels, the link in the
Bye.
description. But yeah, bye.
And if Jana remembers, tell us what if she puts the intros and outros in for this video. Tell us what you think about them.
Yeah. Bye.
Okay, now goodbye.